Hi, I'm Bazi Kanani. You may recognize me from 9 News. I've been a journalist in Denver for several years, and my assignments include delivering both the good news and the bad. Sometimes it's my responsibility to report the worst, just as it's your responsibility as a Denver Public Schools employee to report child abuse and neglect. Under the Child Protection Act of 1987 in the Children's Code, all Denver Public Schools employees have a legal and moral obligation to make a report if child abuse or neglect is suspected. This video presentation will help you understand your responsibility as a mandatory reporter, the signs of abuse and neglect, and proper reporting procedures. Not all stories have to end badly, and with your help, a child has a much better chance at a happy ending. The Child Protection Act of 1987 classifies all public school officials and employees as persons required to report abuse or neglect. Any employee who has reasonable cause to know or suspect that a child has been subjected to abuse or neglect, or who has observed the child being subjected to circumstances or conditions which would reasonably result in abuse or neglect, must report or cause a report to be made of such a fact. While a school administrator or student services provider assigned to your school can be a resource for you in this situation, if you're the one who suspects the abuse, you are the one who's responsible for reporting it. It's also important for you to know that no one within the school district has the authority to veto your action to make a report, and a principal cannot take action against a teacher or staff member who makes a report if abuse or neglect is suspected in good faith. How to report abuse or neglect and who to report it to will be covered in a later segment of this video. Right now, it's simply important for you to understand that as a DPS employee, you are a mandatory reporter of child abuse and neglect. Under the law, if you fail to report suspected abuse or neglect, you have committed a Class 3 misdemeanor and are subject to punishment and could be liable for damages.